talk about some of your other coaching colleagues. We're about an hour down I-64 from Lexington, Kentucky, a place you spent many years. And your old friend John Calipari there, he's got it rolling. We don't get a lot of really good rivalries, coaching rivalries in college basketball. There's a few. Pitino Calipari is going to rank up there. And let's face it, it's been personal for a while. You guys haven't been the best of friends. You played in the Sweet 16 this past tournament, and I sensed a bit of a thaw happening there, that some of the things that we're talking about, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, by the way.
Yeah.
But I just sensed that, you guys are a little longer in the tooth now, you've accomplished a lot, that maybe you're getting past some of the things that, and you may never be great friends, but that a lot of the baggage in your past is kind of giving way to the years, if you will. Am I reading it right, or am I overreading
I thought it was
it?
more Memphis, Louisville during that. Memphis, Kentucky, a little bit, and then Memphis, Louisville. Today, I don't think. I think he's at a place where he doesn't have to worry about too many people. He's Kentucky, and then they're worried about what they do. We're worried about what we do.
Pretty big rivalry, Kentucky.
It's a great rivalry. I don't think the rivalry is between John and me. It was Memphis, Louisville. It's when you get into personal rivalries, somebody's going to go down, and it's not going to be a good situation. Whether it's Roy or Mike or John Thompson and Big John, back in the Big East days when they went. Personal rivalries are not good. School rivalries are great.
But it's been true between you and John, though, right? I mean, I'm not breaking any news here.
I don't think we've ever been enemies, and I don't think we've ever been true friends. We've been friendly. I've never in any way disliked him, in any way, form, or fashion. I don't dislike anybody. I really have never gotten into. I have a lot of flaws in my life. That's not one of them. I'm not a hater at all, and I don't believe in hating anything about anybody. I serve those judgments for other people.
Well, I always sensed over the years, and I've talked with him about this as well, that it was more directed from him to you, in the sense that you were a little bit older, the whole Italian American thing, you having played at UMass, and he coached at UMass, and you were on the search committee, and that maybe he's one of those guys. He is one of those guys who kind of needs somebody or something to have to charge after. He's kind of a fighter, and that was part of the dynamic that was being driven all of these years.
I can't speak for him. I really can't. I respect him a great deal as a basketball coach. I really do. I like what he does offensively and defensively. He certainly has. He has the team right now from a recruiting standpoint. He's getting it done. So I've got respect for the way he coaches, and throughout the years, I've known him since he's 15 years old as a camper at 5-star when he went to, I think it was Clarion State. Is that correct? Clarion State. And he's always been a student of the game. Have always had respect for him as a young person, teaching shooting at 5-star, today coaching. So, I don't let it get personal rivalry. Now, Kentucky's a different story. That's a real rivalry.
Uh-huh. Just out of curiosity, when's the last time you guys had a meal together, you and Cal?
I think it was in Cleveland or Indianapolis. You say to me, when was the last time I had a meal with Roy Williams? When was the last time I had a meal? So no more or less than any other basketball coach. Now, I have a lot of meals with Billy Donovan, and I have a lot of meals with Herb Sendek and guys that work for me, but I don't have too many meals with Tom.
Well, listen, Joby Hall and Denny Crum, they have a radio show together, right? I mean,
I think it was just canceled.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there's an opening there. Maybe we'll get you and Cal that job. I know you need the money.